What's up, guys? It feels so good to be back. Um, if you've read my post, you know that I had surgery last week, Monday, and so I've been resting and healing. And today I finally feel well enough to go outside and look what's going on in the garden. I've had some peaks now and then, but couldn't really do anything about that. So I did see that some plants looked like they were struggling. So I want to go outside and check on that. I did get a delivery of 2 more boxes of trees that I ordered from fastgrowingtrees.com. They just were delivered here. Uh, I didn't get to plant the trees for my last video. They came the day before I had surgery, and so I did not get to plant them. They've been sitting in water, and they are all green, sprouted, blooming. I will show you that. I've had them just sitting inside of my glass room, and as you can see, lots of the trees are budding out, blooming, and flowering even. So just got these 2 boxes of trees that will open in a little bit. Oh wow, it's so bright out here. What I want to do is check on the garden. I had planted 2 beds of bush beans, 1 bed of the Pro Mix sunflowers, and I saw that there were some bare spots in my bush beans, so and I didn't label which varieties I planted out. So all of the squash and cucumbers that I planted have really bushed out. We need to get those planted in the ground. Same thing over there. I have zinnias popping up. Wow. Oh, this is a tomatillo sitting in too much water. That's not good. So just a quick overview of what the garden's looking like. We've had lots of rain. I think we had like 3 or 2 days, yesterday and the day before, of rain. So everything has lots of water. But I'm gonna go around and see if I see anything that catches my eye. I am noticing that some marigolds died. I think 1 tomato died. A few peppers, but some have transplanted well and are doing really good. Like that one's looking really green and lush. That one's gotten taller. That one's gotten taller. I would say this is the tallest one. So overall, pretty good. These are the beds that I was worried about. These are the ones that I planted seeds in. So this is the Sunflower Pro Cut mix, and look like pretty good germination rate. I only planted 1 seed in the hole, so pretty good germination rate here. In these 2 beds, I planted colorful bush beans. So I have a whole 2, 4, 6 square feet basically of no bush beans. So, and I don't remember what variety I planted there, but I'll come back out and plant some more. Then in this bed, same thing. I do have lots of spots missing. So I'll give my daughter some seeds and have them fill in those spots. But the strawberries are looking good. I see lots of blooms on them, which is really nice. Like that has. Oh, and there's a ladybug too. Right there on that. Can we see it? Right there. These are 2 bush bean beds I already planted. So I see snapdragons that are about to bloom here. That's really pretty. I did see yesterday that I had a snapdragon already bloom in this bed. These are looking really yellow. This is my garlic. Same thing in the other bed is looking yellow. So maybe I'll come out and fertilize with some fish fertilizer. I transplanted tomatoes and peppers here. So most of them are looking pretty good. Carrots have grown up a lot. this has gotten massive, so I need to cut some of these leaves back because it's shading out some of the peppers I planted here. Well, I'm really happy. The tomatoes, so these tomatoes were determinate tomatoes. And this first one was Invincible, these first two actually. And then we had a Florida 91 here and here. We have marigolds that bloomed, which is so cute. We have something eating this cabbage. Then we had another tomato. Tomato, tomato. All these blooms are so pretty. Tomato here, and then one in the corner. So this bed is actually doing better than I thought. Let's check on the tomatoes back here. So I should move some of these leaves because it seems like that tomato's getting crowded out for sun. That one's not too big. That one looks like it's dead, like something's wrong with it. Then we have this egg one. So overall, I would say this bed is doing pretty good too. My onions have gotten really tall again. They are bulbing up nicely. I'm so happy to see that bulb has gotten so much bigger. Yay. I was actually a little worried because I was not able to get out here and water, and so I was having my kids water, but you know, they aren't they don't really know how much water, and so if the top soil is wet, then they would think, you know, it's getting to the roots. And I saw that some of these peppers in this bed were struggling, so I'm really happy to see that just the past few days getting a lot of rain really helped save my garden while I was recovering, because there was no way I could get out and tend to the garden. So this just makes me so happy being able to look at everything and know that everything is doing well. Even the tomatoes. Tomatoes I transplanted in this container, they're all bush to dwarf tomatoes, but look at that one down there. And I saw another one down here. And over here, maybe I'll switch this to you and bring them up some. But they're doing good. My pole beans finally decided to sprout in all 4 beds. These last 2 beds were taking the longest time to sprout, so that's nice. All of the potatoes finally popped up in this bed and in this bed where I had more turnips. That's nice. We still have some baby potatoes popping up. I knew it. I came up here before I had surgery. I saw that there was some snap peas that had flowers, and so I came up here to look for them. And right here, there's one here and one here. Let me take them off. Oh, that's so exciting. If I can get it off. My kids would eat snap peas straight out the garden. Okay, so I'm back in the house, and I went ahead and had my kids open the live trees, and I'm going to show you what I got. So this is the wrapping that they came in these pots. That's a banana tree. I know I ordered a banana tree. I ordered some citrus, so I have this some kind of tangerine tree here. This one is an orange, Calamandan orange bush. I ordered a clementine. This one is the Meyer lemon bush. A lime key bush, and actually it has little limes forming already. That's cool. Another clementine right here. A different kind of lime. Or lemon, actually. This is a lemon tree. Over here, I have an orange. They need to be watered. I can see that they're dry. I have a grapefruit. My son really loves grapefruit. I have my banana tree. I'll take the wrapper off that, and then I don't remember what this is. So these are actually both banana trees. And I ordered the Cavendish banana tree. So both of those are. I'm really happy about these. They're gonna look so pretty. So that is what I ordered from Fast Growing Trees. I'm gonna go ahead and get the plastic off of them and water them. I did notice that some of them were a little dry. Oh my goodness, this one has a fruit on it. This Calamandan orange. That's so cute. But let's get these out. This was actually my first time ordering from fasttrees.com or whatever the name was. But I'm really happy with how they came. Actually, only one needed watering, which was the grapefruit. Everything else is really, really moist. I got them out of their packaging, and as you can see, the soil's really dark. And actually, only the grapefruit, I have my son taking it away and watering it was. And then this lime bush actually has spikes, and I didn't know that. And I poked myself, so that's important to know. But what we're really excited about is these banana trees. I am going to have my children bring these trees out to the garden to get some air. And I'm going to grab this bag of bush beans and replant the bush beans that didn't sprout. I'm outside looking for buckets, and I just saw that this rose bush is blooming. I have no idea what type of rose it is. These were here when I got here, but they're absolutely beautiful. And then this one's a yellow one, obviously, because there's yellow. This one was red before. I didn't prune them. I know you're supposed to prune them, but I just ran out of time, and now they're in bloom. So, and I did actually ordered 12 rose bushes. Some are thornless. I think 6 varieties, or 6 of them were thornless. Ordered 6 varieties. 2 were ones that travel up a trellis, and then the other ones were like bush varieties. So they should be coming. I think I scheduled them to ship next week. We are outside, and we found buckets. I reused some of the tree buckets when I ordered, or when I bought trees from this farm store, and I have them just sitting inside of their new home. My husband went and got some potting mix that we'll use to pot these up, and then we'll sit them inside of the garden. I got these Walmart icing buckets for sometimes $1 or sometimes for free. They would give it to me, and so I think these are 2-gallon buckets. As you saw, we got all of these trees potted up. I'm so happy about that. I didn't pot up these 4 that already came in containers, but I did go ahead and water them. This is a pear tree, and look how lovely. So that took us about 30 minutes to do. I counted that was actually 18 fruit trees, but we only potted up 14 of them. I did have my daughters go and get the bag of bush beans that I have so that I could go ahead and get some seeds in the ground. My kids and my husband went inside to go eat some lunch, but I wanted to get this done before I end my day. This will be the last thing that I'm doing today, and then I'm going to go inside as well. So I finished this pack of Tiger's Eye bush bean, dragon tongue bush bean, and then the purple TP bean. I also used some other, I think, oh, I used maybe another purple bean, royal burgundy bean in here, and I just sat them on the ground, and I'm gonna go ahead and plant them in and go inside. So I didn't get to fertilize the garlic ranunculus that I saw that was yellow, but I did get a lot of other stuff done, and I'm so happy to be back into the garden. I am all done. I watered in those beans, and I'm gonna call it an end to my day. So thank you guys for hanging out with me, and I'll see you guys tomorrow or the next day.